Hey guys, Lanky Spirit of Weiss Schwarz UK here, and we're on to our final box of Puyo. One last box, one last try. Let's get that sign. Come on guys. Alright. Now I haven't pulled, there's two good promos, a green one and a red one. I haven't seen either of them. So, thank God. We finally have a decent one. So the red one. Discard a climax when he comes in. Salvage a guy that's equal to your current level or lower. And when he attacks, give somebody else a grand. So you know that's decent. You know, discarding climaxes, getting dudes. That's what you want to be doing. So let's get cracking. If you guys remember from the previous videos, I've had some pretty alright pulls. We've seen a couple of all level 3s. We've got a silver bag, we've got a really nice level 3 early play foil for red, couple of runners, one of the level 1 search. It's been pretty so far so good. So starting off with a blanket boost Riddell. Next. I've also gone back and put the sleeves for the promos onto the foils I've pulled. So yeah, that's a really good idea by Bushiro to swap to that, so you can sleeve up your foils immediately without having to. Oh, okay, we've blown our foil load early. This box, it's Riskuma Senpai. Oh man, he's the coolest bear I have ever seen. He's even cooler than Rilakuma, the bear that doesn't give a shit. Alright, look at him. Amazing little science bear, nice foil, got that Hanabi firework thing going on in the background. It's nice. So, okay, so we're not getting to sign this box. Sad times. Mate of mine bought 4 boxes, pulled 2 signs. One of the level 1 Amity and one of the level 1 Witch Whiff. But we can still get some decent cards, so let's go! No, okay, that's not bad, Ringo, that's fair, I'd like to see something a little more yellow coming my way, or a bit more decent red, and I've destroyed another pack. Blah, discard, whiff, right, let's go! Who we got? Ah, cool, another Magaro, so that's 2 of those. That's alright, there's a deck for him, I'm sure. I've got a place for you. I'll need to buy a couple more, but hopefully he's not too expensive. Wow. Yes, I will definitely be going into Nagoya tomorrow. Ooh, okay, another Stock Slayer, pretty cool. A couple of those, oh shit, not the camera. Pardon me, let's put that back into position, sorry about that. Yeah, so I'll definitely be going into Nagoya tomorrow. Try and pick up what I'm missing. I'm just hoping they have stock and it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg or my firstborn. Some of this stuff is really expensive right now. Some Poo Ghost. Yeah. The Unite price went up today, I think it was. I was checking earlier. It's now 3,480 yen for the R level 3. It's friggin' nuts. The runner is out of stock. The level 1 searcher is out of stock. It's grim looking. It's grim looking. So, and also the day after this set came out, because I had to wait a week for my boxes to arrive, I went card shopping to try and just get a random box just to tide me over, like, and couldn't find any anywhere. Oh, another Slayer. Accord Sensei. I couldn't find any anywhere. I looked and looked and looked. Everywhere was telling me sold out, very sorry, blah blah blah. I was lucky to get my hands on a trial deck. It was that bad. But Nagoya is not like Tokyo. And we don't have... There's a lot of... Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of places to go for cards, but Tokyo's bigger. They get more stock. They seem to always have things. It's more expensive on the whole, especially singles wise, but at least you can get hold of things, you know. Okay, back to the cards. Enough of me waffling about my card life. Sakana Oji, thank you. Took it 2 packs there. Whoopsie-doodle. You probably noticed by now I'm just destroying the packs. I've got plenty of ones in decent condition, so we just need to crack into them. Awesome. Another nice 10500 for every other. I am blitzing through this pack. Hopefully that'll give me some time at the end to summarise. Right, what else we got here? Some more fish, some more of this, some more of that. Another 2-1 Riskuma Senpai, who, the more I look at him, the less I rate him. I mean, why when you can just play the 1-1 Ecolo? What am I even trying to do with that pack? Get out of here. With that's one of them a box, that's not bad. Hey, another Riskuma Senpai. Or swim. Is that a playset? Yeah. I'll have a look at the end. I think I might have a playset of Riskuma Senpai now. If I've got 5, I'll be annoyed. I bought 4 boxes with Cinderella Girls when that came out. I pulled 5 Kirari double rares. I mean, I love Kirari. Ooh, here we go. I haven't seen this one yet. Come back to that in a moment. So this is the double rare I haven't pulled yet. Level 0 4K. When it comes in mill 2, if there's a climax in there, rest it. So, it's pretty good. You get to run through a bit of deck. It only goes to rest if you hit, so, it's not exactly the end of the world. You just have to wait a turn and off you go. But it does mean that playing it later is a bit riskier if you want to use it to attack, as opposed to just chump a couple of cards. Still, very nice, very playable. I'll need to acquire some more of those. What was I saying before? Mine's terrible these days. What was I on it before? I can't remember. It wasn't you. Was it my playset at Riskuma Senpai? That's another one of those. Shit, I seriously can't remember. Damn. Sorry, guys. If you would like to hear the end of that story, remind me what it was. Maybe I'll tell it another time. Or as I always say, if it was important, I'll remember it. Oh, man. Too many copies of you. What else we got? Hey, ho. Go away. Way, another Lemres Clock Kick. 2 of those. I'm pretty sure that's all I wanted to have. Don't think I'll need any more than 2 for my super secret plans. By super secret, I mean I'll build it, play test it, and put it somewhere for you guys to check out later. Ah! Oh, so that's 2 green double rares. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. That means there's no red double rare again. Oh, considering I need 8 red double rares. Oh, well, I'll explain what Fairy does. So she has that 2-1 I mentioned before that lets you on front attack, play her from your hand. She's a base 11k, and she comes in your heel. And when she goes to reverse, she goes to the bottom of the deck, which is not always a horrible thing. I mean, if you're running towards low on deck, your opponent doesn't refresh you. You get your next turn, you draw her again, get the heel out of it. However, there's also the other side, another one of those Lem responds. There is the other side of the coin where your opponent can use that last pack. Oh, I'm just dropping it everywhere. When your opponent can use it to calculate damage. Never a good thing. So you need to be careful on that one. But she's big. She's really big with buffs and everything. She's huge. And it's a Lemres combo. So I got shafted out of a red double rare this box, which is really not good. We didn't get any runner. We didn't get any search. What did we get this box? We got this, and we got the clock kick. I mean, wow, this was bad. This was not good for me. Oh well, at least Riskuma Senpai looks fecking amazing. Look at how baller he is. Right, if we do a quick recap then, so in blue we have, I'm just going to siphon off my Riskmas Empires. Still only 3. Oh, whatever. Okay, so we got 3 Riskmas Empires, and 1 is a foil. I managed to pick up 2 runners. That's pretty decent. It's better than 0. Only 1 of this, which is a real pain in the ass. It's a single rare. Why was it so hard for me to pull? I know why. Because I kept pulling blooming copies of this. Oh well, never mind. I'm just gonna have to stump up and buy them because I doubt I'll find any boxes now. I couldn't find them last week. I won't find them now. Magaros, we got 1, 2. That's all right. 2. Again, better than none. And the rest is okay. 3 of this. 3 of this Riskuma. So okay, blue was okay. Could have done better. In red, we got 0 double rares this pack. I'm not even the rares for this pack are horrible in red. So things I'm interested in wires, we have. There's the other one. I'm pretty sure I pulled 2. 2 Sig. Brainstorm. He's going to come in handy for me. 2 of the early play, 1 of which is a foil. That's really nice. Oh, it's a really nice foil. I like that. Oh, I love the art in this. It's so nice. Only 1 of the level 1. Man, I got stiffed on double rares in red, and an Accord Sensei foil. I'll play it as filler until I get more copies of everything else. I think so. Yeah, in time we'll see. Rest of red isn't really. There's not really much for me to be bothered with. In green, we got 2 Clock Slayer. Sorry, 2 Clock Slayer. I'm talking about 2 Clock Kick, 2 Brainstorm with the top check. So that's pretty cool. We got 1 of the Heal. And double rare wires. That is it for green. So the other card I really cared about is this. And this. So we got 2 copies of the 1045 that gets 500 for every other, and I got 3 copies of the Lemris combo. So that's good. That's nice. I mean, it's cheap. I'd rather have pulled some better single rares, but I've got a gimmick deck. I've got a nice little deck planned for use on, and some other stuff. I at least got 2 copies of this, which is important for when I'm doing this. And finally, we did get a lot of yellow double rares, actually. By a lot, I mean 5. So we got 1 copy of this, 2 Arls, thank God 2 Arls. If I have to fork out in red, I'd much rather fork out in red than have to buy 4 copies of this. Oh my God, that would be horrible. 2 copies of the Witch, which I'm not going to play, so they're a bit of a whiff for me, but hey ho. A foil of this, foil's pretty cool. It might make its way into one of my decks somewhere. We got a couple of copies of Shezo, but I'll only need to play the 1. I only pulled 1 copy of this, but thank God I at least pulled 1 copy of this. So I've got that for the main deck. There's the gimmicky things here and there, like the level 3 Satan I might play him for a laugh. I'll probably wind up building that deck. Building all of the Puyo decks, because I have a tendency to just go around building gimmicks. The problem with living in Japan and having the option of singles is that when you see a bunch of cards for 20 yen, you're like, that gimmick is just interesting enough that I'll build that deck for £15. So promo wise, we at least pulled this guy. I know he's worth a little bit, and I'll probably need 1 more, or maybe just the 1 is enough. We'll see when it comes to deck building. These guys, although awesome, probably not going to play, but at least we got this, so that's good. And then that's it overall. So those are my pulls. Nice couple of foils. Could have done much better this box. It was really lackluster. Not a great way to sort of end this small video series of me opening Puyo Puyo boxes on. But, you know, somebody's got to get the bad boxes. Granted, a lot of the time that's me, but, you know, hey, it's all good, it's all good. I got some stuff. I've got some ideas floating around. I've got a couple of trial decks. I think the TD analysis should already be out by now. I'm hoping the TD analysis is already out by now. So check that out. There's actually some cards in there that are going to break out into my proper, actual meta try-hard Puyo Puyo deck, such as the Slayer and some other surprise cards. So if you want to hear me talk about those, pop over to that video. There we'll also have. I'll also do deck techs on the decks after I've tested them a little bit. So yeah, I've got a lot of fun decks to do, deck techs, and I'm hoping that soon I'll have some other content on sort of a top 10 sort of thing. But it's not too serious. It's like, it's more of like 10 things I'd suggest as opposed to the top 10. Blah blah blah. Everything else is crap, because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not the kind of guy that goes around saying, well, you know, that's terrible, don't do that. And so I'm like, it could be a bit of fun. You can do that for a laugh. Hence why I keep spending money on gimmick decks. Either. I'm rambling now. Let's get to the point. Puyo is awesome. I'm so excited to now get on with it, build some cards, buy the stuff I'm missing, play test the crap out of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching these videos. We'll be moving on to Monogatari very soon. That Hanako is sighing. Hopefully she's living in there. Or maybe not this one, maybe three in one of the others. But oh, there's a lot. I'm excited. This set has got some really good stuff in, and it's bringing one of my favourite wuss sets from the so-so middle ground into, yo, we've just given this all of the stuff that's relevant right now, the Wano Surgeon. Well, anyway, I'll save that for that video. Right now, Puyo. It's happened. Thanks for watching. Check out the other stuff. lankyspirit.com's a thing. Check it out. Me, cards, more cards, me. That's all my life is about. But hey, that's awesome. So anyway, thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you later. Ta-ra!